alleged discrimination, they have alleged bias, they have alleged that there has been states like Bihar and Andhra Pradesh which are part of the NDA, they have been given priority over them, specifically taking the umbrage to what they call disproportionate allocation of funds to Andhra Pradesh and Bihar, crucial allies in the NDA. The India bloc constituencies that their needs have been ignored.
Basically, the concept of budget has been already destroyed by this union budget this year. They have totally discriminated the majority of the states.
And sir,
Therefore, general sentiments of the India Alliance meeting is that we have to protest against this.
Now, the anti-BJP bloc has decided that they will hold a protest both inside and outside the parliament over what they call as a bias. The decision that has been taken at a meeting of the floor leaders of the India bloc parties at the residence of the Congress party president Mallikarjun Kharge. To mark their protest, several Congress chief ministers as well, they have decided that they will boycott the upcoming Niti Aayog meeting that is scheduled to happen on the 27th of July.
மைனாரிட்டி பாஜகவை மெஜாரிட்டி பாஜக ஆக்கின ஒரு சில மாநில கட்சிகளை திருப்திப்படுத்துகிற வகையில் ஒரு சில மாநிலங்களுக்கு மட்டும் சில திட்டங்களை அறிவிச்சிருக்கிறாங்களே தவிர அதையும் நிறைவேற்றுவாங்களாங்கிறது சந்தேகம்தான் என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். எப்படி தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு மெட்ரோ ரயில் திட்டம்னு அறிவிச்சுட்டு நிதி ஒதுக்காம இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் ஏமாத்திட்டு இருக்காங்களோ அதே மாதிரி அந்த மாநிலங்களுக்கும் எதிர்காலத்தில் நடக்காது என்பதற்கு எந்த உத்தரவாதமும் கிடையாது. தமிழ்நாடு ரெண்டு மிக பெரிய பேரிடரை சந்திச்சது உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் தெரியும். 37,000 கோடி ரூபாய் வரை இழப்பீடு கேட்டிருந்தோம், தொடர்ந்து வலியுறுத்தி கேட்டுக்கிட்டே இருந்தோம். ஆனா இதுவரை 276 கோடி ரூபாய் தான் கொடுத்திருக்கிறாங்க. அது சட்டப்படி வர வேண்டிய தொகை. இதில் என்ன வேடிக்கைன்னா, 2 மூத்த மத்திய ஒன்றிய அமைச்சர்கள், பாதுகாப்புத்துறை அமைச்சர், நிதியமைச்சர் 2 பேர் நேரடியாக வந்து பார்த்துட்டு வர போனாங்க. இதுதான் தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்களை பாஜக மதிக்குதா அப்படிங்கிறதா என்னுடைய கேள்வி.
It is not just the Congress-ruled states. The other chief ministers like West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, they've all alleged bias, and many of them has said that they will not be attending the upcoming Niti Aayog meeting. Even when it comes to the opposition in the state of Maharashtra, they have been citing that Maharashtra has not even found a mention in the budget.
Maharashtra has not even been mentioned today in the budget. The BJP constantly insults Maharashtra and the BJP hates Maharashtra, and that is what we have been seeing in the past 10 years.
Is this a kind of step to safeguard the government in centre?
The government in the centre won't be safeguarded. The government won't be safe. There will be khela that will be happening very soon.
Now, the trigger of this outrage has been significant allegations to Andhra Pradesh that got 15,000 crore for the development of the capital of Amravati. So did Bihar when it comes to granted nearly roughly 59,000 crore rupees. As far as the allocations that are concerned, this is how the opposition has reacted.
बहुत निराशजनक बजट के अपना सिंहासन बचाने के लिए ये बजट किया गया है।
कुल अगर आप देखें तो सवाल लफाजी के कुछ नहीं, और बिहार और आंध्रा को तो झुंझुना पकड़ा दिया है, कुछ दिया ही नहीं। आंध्रा और बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री में बिहार और आंध्रा के लिए थोड़ा भी अपनापन बचा हो तो वो तुरंत इस सरकार से समर्थन वापस लें।
अब मान लीजिए सरकार बचानी है तो अच्छी बात है कि बिहार को, आंध्र प्रदेश को कुछ विशेष पैकेज या विशेष योजनाओं से जोड़ा गया है।
अरे ये तो कुर्सी बचा बजट है। उनको कुर्सी बचाने के लिए जो पार्टी उनको लिए कुर्सी बचाते हैं उनके लिए बजट है।
बिहार को विशेष राज्य का दर्जा चाहिए। मार्क माय वर्ड्स लेके रहेंगे। आंध्र और बिहार का नाम लेने से बिहार की हकीकत नहीं बदलेगी।
Well, there is response that came in from the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who has dismissed the charge of giving special attention to TDP and JDU ruled states. She said the allocations were based on national priorities and not on any coalition compulsions, and saying that the opposition blocs are even together cannot take on the BJP alone.
जिन इंडी अलायंस का मेंबर्स साथ होकर के भी 230 पार नहीं किया और जहां बीजेपी अकेला 240 तक पहुंचे, कुर्सी बचाने के बात करने वाले पार्टियों थोड़ा सोच ले। उनके अलायंस 230 कुल मिलाकर कितने पार्टियां थे? 25, 26 पता नहीं, मैं गिनी नहीं, बट इंडिया 37 पार्टीज कुल मिलाकर के 230 पार नहीं किया, और वो बोल रहे हैं कुर्सी बचाने के लिए। हर स्टेट का उनके अपने अपने प्रोजेक्ट्स जो प्रोसेस के चलते हुए आता है, उन सबको हम मानते हैं और जरूर उनको जो फाइनेंस करना है वो हम करेंगे।
All right, let me introduce here on the Morning News Hour, Tushar Gupta is with us. Good morning, Tushar. And we also have Saif Khanji joining us from the Congress party. Saif Khanji, good morning to you as well. Tushar, the allegations that are now being leveled, is this the NDA or the BJP unabashedly also catering when it comes to its two key allies, the JDU and the TDP, with Nirmala Sitharaman mentioning that there would be help worth thousands of crores that have been given to both of the states. What does it mean, especially when it comes to the development of these two states in particular?
Good morning, Amita. Congress has mastered the art of whining. Since yesterday, they're indulging in misinformation, saying that this budget is only about Bihar or Andhra Pradesh. You tell me one simple thing. In the interim budget, the capex committed was rupees 11 lakh crore, over 11 lakh crore. Has that been decreased? Absolutely not. We are looking at big perks for manufacturing, huge nudges for manufacturing. Where is manufacturing concentrated in India at a large scale? Actually in Hyderabad, in Telangana, in Tamil Nadu, in Karnataka. And those states are going to benefit. You look at the services sector, the whole employment linkage. Which industry is going to benefit? The services sector. The angel tax has been abolished. Where are the largest number of startups? In Bengaluru right now. So it's quite unfortunate that the opposition is again indulging in misinformation, not presenting an honest assessment of the budget as it should be.
Well, Siddharth Yadav is also with us now. Siddharth, good morning. Has the BJP been quick to learn lessons from the Lok Sabha elections and adapt when it comes to coalition politics? This is something that the opposition has been raising the question, because special status to nahi diya, lekin special package zarur mila Bihar ko.
No, I think what has to be understood is that the opposition was anyway looking for any opportunity to criticize the budget, because the stage that opposition has come down to, they cannot appreciate anything good that is happening for the country. Now they could not find out any point in the budget which they could sit down and criticize. So now they have got mixed reactions. Some are saying that they have given so much to Bihar and Andhra. Others are saying, "Inko junjuna pakda diya." The opposition itself is confused. They are not even sure that has enough been given or has enough not been given. What has to be understood is that few of the schemes have been announced, particularly for Bihar, for Maharashtra, for Himachal, for Northeast, for a lot of states. And all the other schemes that are announced in the budget are for all the states. So when a budget is there for 45 lakh crores, when the base of the government has increased and so many projects are happening, all the projects will go down to all the states. The states which are good, if ports have to be built, and one larger port has been introduced, that is in Maharashtra. Few projects of focusing on manufacturing are going to be more focused on the south. When focus is more on startups, we know the startup hub of the country. So now the opposition has to, just pick and choose of anything and everything. But the confusion amongst the opposition, even in the opposition that they are doing to this budget, I think itself shows that this budget
Saif, even before the budget speech was made by the Union Finance Minister yesterday, many opposition leaders already said that they are disappointed and they don't have any expectations. Is this the same line that has now been taken even after the budget that has been announced? Because you, according to the opposition parties, have been feeling sidelined.
See, firstly, if you talk about the budget, right, this is a copy budget. Let me tell you, this is the worst budget ever presented in the parliament. Let me tell you the difference. This is even the worst budget as compared to 2023.
Well, your former finance minister was appreciating the budget in some way, saying that it has been picked from the Congress party manifesto, sir. So please make up your mind.
Let me finish. See, okay. Firstly, let me make some of the pointers here, quote and unquote. Some of the people sitting in the panel was talking about honesty and appreciation, right? Let's talk about this. If you compare this budget with 2023 in terms of defense, in 2023, out of 100, if you calculate, 9.60 was the percentage. Now it is being deducted to 9.43. That means a cutoff of 0.17% in defense. Let's talk about farming. Farming 3.20% out of 100. It is being cut down by 3.15%, a 0.5%. Health 1.97%, now being deducted to 1.85%. There is a percentage of deduction of 0.12%. Transport 11.48% out of 100. Now it is being deducted to 11.28%. That means 0.20% has been deducted. Pension 5.20%, now being deducted to 5.04%. There is a cutoff of 0.16%.
So you want to talk about the overall thing, because I've been listening patiently to you, or you want to specifically mention when it comes to the opposition rule party states on what they have been saying? Because Tushar, as far as the line that has now been taken up on the part of the opposition, saying that this is a deliberate attempt on part of the BJP and the NDA to keep them out because they are ruled by the opposition.
Tell you something, Amita. Himachal is under the Congress regime since December 2022. 2023 saw one of the most devastating floods in the state. The Congress is running a financially bankrupt government there. They cannot help the state get back to a V-shaped recovery after the flood because the tourism economy is so important. Where is the assistance coming from? The center. Saif Khan here is presenting incorrect information when he says that the defense budget has been increased by almost 5%. The budget for the BRO, which is indulging in strategic constructions in an area in Ladakh, has been increased by 30%. Mr. Saif Khan, you do not understand basic maths. Please, hold on. I did not interrupt you. You won't interrupt me. You won't interrupt me.
Living expenses
you won't interrupt me.
67%.
No, let me fact check
the channel? This is the correct information. Okay, could you
lying.
Could you correct the correct information, please? I would like to know
the defense budget has actually increased by 4.79%.
Let me tell you the correct information.
The defense budget has...
let me tell you.
I'm sorry,
fertilizer subsidy.
You're lying.
Let's talk about pointers to pointers here.
You are lying.
Fertilizer subsidy,
3.8%. You are lying.
That was in 2023.
You are lying.
It has been...
Was the defense budget increased or not compared to last year? Tell me, was the defense budget compared to last year?
Do you have the figures with you? ऐसे lie बोलने से lie नहीं हो जाता है. जनाब जानकारी लेके बैठा करिए. See, don't talk rubbish.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
एक एक करके please. Siddharth, why don't you come in? Because when it comes to the initiative that too was also to provide to the youth internship support programs on employment and skill development, this will also help to bridge the gap and the skill gap when it comes to the students' first-hand practical exposure, increasing their preparedness to join the workforce, even when it comes to abolition of the angel tax. All of this that has also been highlighted in yesterday's budget. But right now we are talking about the states that they feel sidelined. Now we heard when it comes to Bihar leader Siddharth, they have been saying कि special status हम लेकर रहेंगे. What does it mean? Because despite giving such a huge massive funds to the state of Bihar, the opposition is not happy.
No, first of all, I just wish to highlight the confusion of Saif Khan ji and his entire party. They are saying it's a copy budget, but it's the worst budget. Copy budget of what? You want to claim that it's a copy budget of your manifesto. Was your manifesto the worst manifesto of the history?
2023 ka budget.
You can't even decide that what you are saying or what you are claiming or what you wanted to do was right or not.
Siddharth, they've been calling it as a kursi bachao budget.
Baba, the living expenses.
My only Saif Khan ji, I was not speaking in.
Saif Khan ji, one by one, sir. Ek karke, please, sir. I'm coming to you. Ji. Yes.
Now, number one is that. Number two is, this is no controversy that few states have been preferred more or few states have not been preferred. So many of these schemes, and let me tell you after, and I'll repeat myself, all the schemes in the budget, whatever scheme, if houses have to be built, it will be built in all the states. If more investments have to be made, all the states. If defense exports factories have to come in, all the states. Apart from the few specific things that have been announced. Now, we also spoke about Jharkhand. We also spoke about Himachal Pradesh. We also spoke about, those are not the states which are ruled by the Bharatiya Janata Party. We are focusing on areas of our country which require special development from the center, which requires special focus from the center, and that is what the union budget is showing. Now, when it comes down to the politics of it, we can say about anything, or we can say the opposition will definitely say that few are being more preferred. Probably some might feel that, some tags had to be given, but we must understand it is the support that was required from the center, and the center is extending that support. There is nothing more than that. Now, we can give it any tags. We can say that, and if I have to speak very directly, we can also speak about, special status. We can speak about some other tags. But we must understand that the earlier committee by Raghuram Rajan had recommended that no special status be given to any state. So those tags are different. What has to be understood is that
even when it comes to this budget announcement, Siddharth, I'll come back to on that, because Saif Khanji, what happens as far as there were political parties within the NDA, they had been raising as far as the special status demand is concerned, especially for Bihar. That has not been happening now. Special package to de diya, but what happens to the upcoming Niti Aayog meeting, sir? Saif Khanji, can you give us any information? Will any leaders, especially when it comes to the Congress-ruled chief ministers, will they be attending this meeting?
They would not be definitely not attending the meeting. Firstly, let me point out some few very important points. The GST which is being collected by the states, as published, that is 11.5%, right? That is all together. And what output do we get? Over here in the panel, I don't see anyone, qualified enough and getting those information correctly. They are experts in lying. That is what Bharatiya Janata Party is doing, and this is what they've been doing since 2014.
If I have to bust your lies today, tell me what is the defense budget?
What I'm saying is,
sir, if you want to discuss air conditioning of the budget on what's been highlighted on what's not, then it's going to take the entire day here. Yesterday we had 4 pounds of experts also sitting and analyzing the budget. Right now we have limited time and we want to focus on the core debate as far as what the opposition right now is feeling. Yes, Tushar.
The Congress spokesperson first needs to do his homework, read the budget document, the fine print very, very carefully. The Congress CM want to boycott the Niti Aayog meeting not because they feel disheartened or they feel left out. They want to prove a political point. Please keep quiet. Please keep quiet. Please keep quiet. You uncouth spokesperson without even basic financial literacy. Keep quiet.
No, I would like to know
one by one, please, Tushar.
Since every month the Ministry of
Finance... I appreciate, Saif Khanji, you've come prepared with all the details in the morning to have a word on this and have your opinion put forth. But right now, sir, I'm assuring you, I will give you your time as well, but requesting Tushar to first comment. Yes, Tushar.
You look at agriculture, you look at MSMEs, you look at the employment linkage programs, you look at the rare earth minerals, you look at services industry, look at angel tax, and you look at the capex. Has anything changed since the interim budget? Absolutely not. Will all states stand to benefit? Yes. Actually, in manufacturing, the non-BJP states will benefit more than the BJP states, given how the manufacture is centered in India. In services also, Karnataka is going to be the biggest beneficiary of the employment linkage programs. So, Amita, tell me, look at agriculture. Punjab is going to benefit because Punjab has an ecological problem right now of groundwater levels. The government is pushing for natural organic farming. They are pushing for oilseeds and pulses, Atmanirbharta. Who's going to benefit? The biggest farmers of Punjab, who are well placed for crop diversification. So how is this opposition saying that it has nothing for the non-BJP states? This is the lie I want to call out. They are not reading
well, we've heard that as far as the opposition leaders are concerned. Tushar and Siddharth, if you want to give a quick response in that, the upcoming Niti Aayog meeting. Maharashtra, we heard Aditya Thackeray saying that the BJP hates the people of Maharashtra. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has been saying they have been left out. Pinarayi Vijayan saying they have been left out. Even when it comes to, TMC ruled state West Bengal, they have been saying that this is disproportionate, the kind of massive funds that have been just allocated to 2 states.
No, Amitabh, what I feel is there's a difference in 2 thought processes. The opposition is relying on a divisive federalism, while our government relies on a competitive federalism. The entire budget, all states have all the rights to make DPRs, send it to the center, ask for projects. All schemes will get equal funding to all states, rather on the proportion of the states, rather what the state actually does. But to not participate in this competitive federalism and to show that we will give you, policy license, we will be implementing it better, we'll be creating more jobs, and hence we want more money. The opposition is just looking for opportunity rather and not just reading the budget and just saying we'll not participate in it. This has become a trend in the opposition because they are opposing just
today,
for the
both
sake
inside and outside the parliament. Saif Khan ji, last 10 seconds to you, sir. At least when it comes to stamp duty, sir, वहां थोड़ी relief दे दीजिए.
नहीं सर, देखिए सबसे पहली चीज जो है, budget given to the states are peanuts. Special status, if you talk about Bihar, I could see that, very soon. I could feel that there will be a no confidence motion present in the parliament और ये सरकार जो है चली जाएगी. अगर ये ऐसे ही चलती रही, and this is, if they have this budget for the states और कुछ states में जो है जिनका नाम भी नहीं आ रहा, तो I'm sure ये बहुत जल्दी सुनने में और देखने में जो.
All right, we'll see to that. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining us here on the Morning News. Thank you very much for taking out your time.